If you've been thinking about moving to South Florida, you've probably been considering Miami or Palm Beach. And I don't blame you. That's the names everyone knows. But there's a neighborhood about 25 miles north that's been stealing quietly buyers, relocators, and renters from the Magic City for the past 3 years. And most people outside of Florida have never walked through it. This is downtown Fort Lauderdale. And in the next minutes, I'm gonna walk you through every part of it. What it actually looks like, what it costs, where the locals eat, and what nobody tells you before you move here. I lived in South Florida for over 25 years, covering markets from Miami to Pompano to Palm Beach, and I chose to live here for a reason, so let's get into it. So first, let me set the stage, because downtown Fort Lauderdale isn't just one thing. There's really 4 different areas that feel completely different from each other. You got Las Olas Boulevard. This is the main street. You have galleries, restaurants, coffee shops. This is the heartbeat. You've got the riverfront and the New River. To the north, you have Flagler Village and Fat Village, an up-and-coming area with huge potential. And surrounding all of this, you've got the residential area. Las Olas Isles to the east, the condos surrounding the waterfront on the south side, and of course, plenty of new developments. And what ties it all together? The Bright Line. You're 30 minutes from Miami and less than an hour from Palm Beach. And for anyone working remotely or splitting time between cities, that changes the math completely. This is Las Olas Boulevard. If Fort Lauderdale has a main street, this is it. But I'm not gonna give you the tourist version. I'm gonna tell you where I actually go. Right here, Louis Bossi's. Every time my friends are in town, this is a must. To start the day off right, you gotta grab a coffee at Ann's. There's new things coming also. There's new plans to get rid of these trees in the median and extend the sidewalk. There's new restaurants and bars coming to the area also. For a more casual setting, drinks and tacos, El Camino, you can never go wrong. Another good taco spot is Bodega, further down this way. And if you want a nice dinner, Embarcadero 41, one of my favorite Peruvian Japanese fusion restaurants, right here in the heart of it all. And if you're craving something sweet, grab a gelato at Pana Dolce or grab a donut at the Hollywood Donut Factory. If you want to just grab something healthy, you could always stop at Pura Vida. And I'm telling you about these spots for a reason. When evaluating where to live, walkability and the restaurants around you tell you more about an area than any listing ever will. And Las Olas is a dining scene where you're gonna run into the same people, get to know the staff by name, and you never even have to drive your car. And that's what separates this from the rest of South Florida. And now, let's talk numbers. On or near Las Olas, you're looking mainly at condos, mid-rises or high-rises. For 1-bedroom condos, you're looking in the mid-400s. For 2 bedrooms, you're gonna be between 700, close to 1.3 million and above. Or if you need a little bit more space, you can look at a penthouse like the building behind me, where the unit is over 5,000 square feet and is listed for just over $10 million. And the most significant new development on Las Olas right now, Andare Residences. 46 stories, designed by Pininfarina, with 2-bedroom condos starting at $2 million, ranging up to the penthouse, which is listed at just over 16 million. With more than 50% of the building already being pre-sold, this is the type of development that completely transforms the skyline. Now, if you turn off the boulevard and start heading towards the water, you enter Las Olas Isles. These are a series of finger-like islands with deep water canals and access to the Intracoastal and the Atlantic Ocean. If you're a boater or you ever thought about being one, this is your neighborhood. You can dock right in your backyard. No marina fees, no bridge restrictions on most of these canals. And the single family homes here will start at the 2 million and go upwards to 8 to 10 million, depending on your water frontage, condition, views, etc. People often compare this to Venetian Islands in Miami Beach, but honestly, you get more water access, more space, and better value per square foot. And you're 5 minutes away from everything Las Olas has to offer. The Riverwalk runs along the New River and connects the Arts District to the best restaurants, and bars, along with the best skyline views of the city. The NSU Art Museum is here, Broward Center of Performing Arts, and they've been investing heavily in this area. Real estate along the river is changing fast. New developments are going up and prices are more accessible than beachfront. If you're coming from New York or Chicago and you're used to that big city living, you want to just walk to restaurants, this is a good area to explore. Now head north and you'll hit Flagler Village. This is the part of town most people don't know about yet. And honestly, that's exactly why I'm showing it to you, because those who get in here first are gonna reap what they sow. This place is filled with murals, craft breweries, local coffee shops, and co-working spaces. If Las Olas is the polished version of downtown, this is the raw, creative, up-and-coming version. This is also where Ombel is going up. Our new residential tower, I did a full breakdown of this building. You can watch it right here. But the point is, this neighborhood is being completely built out right now. And if you come here at night, you'll be able to enjoy cocktails, food, completely different from what you'll experience on Las Olas. Okay, so let me keep it real with you, because I don't believe in selling the dream without reading the fine print. What I love about Fort Lauderdale is the walkability, the water, the dining, the bright line connectivity, and the fact that this still feels like a community. People know their neighbors. You walk into your favorite restaurant and see familiar faces, and that matters more than people think, especially when you're choosing where to live. Now, here's what you should know before you move here. Parking on Las Olas on a Friday night is a situation, so either plan for it or just Uber. HOAs in some of the older condos are climbing because of the reserve requirements by the state of Florida. So before buying in any building, make sure you ask for a reserve study. And if your agent doesn't bring it up, that's a red flag. Insurance is real in South Florida, and it's not cheap. Budget for it up front so there's no surprises at closing. And you know, this is not a sleepy retirement town anymore. Downtown Las Olas has energy, especially on the weekends. If you're looking for more peace and quiet, you're gonna wanna look into other neighborhoods. You can find them in my YouTube channel. But here's the bottom line. You're sitting in New York, Chicago, or LA right now, and you're looking at what your money can get you there versus what it could get you here. Walking distance to the water, world-class restaurants, bright line to Miami, and no state income tax. So this is one of the strongest value propositions in the country right now. And I'm not just saying that as some realtor, I'm saying that as someone who chose to build my life right here. So if you're seriously considering a move right now and want to know what's available, condos, single family homes, new development projects, you can call, text, or email me. My information is on the screen and in the description below. And if you're thinking of relocating, and you want a guide that walks you from A to Z, how to move here with no hassle, no stress, and how to identify the best area for you, click the first link in my description below, and I'll send it to you for free. Thank you for watching through to the end. I'm Juan Yarusi with Compass, your South Florida realtor. As always, stay savvy, stay informed, stay ready, and I'll see you on the next one.